So, 1 year ago, I reviewed the ecchi rom-com series, Breasts Are My Favorite Things in the World, and that review did super well on my channel. It almost has 900 views, so thanks a lot, you guys. Y'all are awesome. And for today's video, I'm going to give you guys another manga review. And somebody messaged me on my Instagram and said, are you going to do your manga reviews annually? No, I'm not. I'm going to do manga reviews whenever I can. So, for today's manga review, you guys already read the title. I'm going to be reviewing the series that helped brighten up my 2020, Uzaki-Chan Wants to Hang Out. So, without any further ado, let's begin. Roll that intro. Okay, before I start talking about the plot to Uzaki-Chan Wants to Hang Out, I might as well answer the one question. Why did particularly Uzaki-Chan Wants to Hang Out brighten up my 2020? Well, the answer is quite simple. When COVID-19 had us all in quarantine of that year, I needed something to give me a little bit of a pick-me-up. Now, don't get me wrong, I've used anime and manga as a form of escapism for a really long time. But the overall reasons why Uzaki-Chan helped brighten up my 2020 was for three major reasons. 1. Uzaki-chan is a lot like me in a way. She's positive, she's happy-go-lucky, and she's completely content of where she's at in the world, just like I am. 2. It's always important to find friends who are willing to put a little joy into your life or someone else's life, because friends like that only come once in a blue moon. And finally, number 3, it's an ecchi rom-com series, and you know me, I love my ecchi rom-coms. But most importantly is Uzaki-chan's personality, because I definitely saw myself in Hana Uzaki. And of course, I do like to tease my friends a little bit, just for shits and giggles, and she does the same thing with her senpai, which I will get to in a bit. So, it's time to get into the overall plot to Uzaki-chan Wants to Hang Out. So, the series tells the story of college students Hana Uzaki and Shinichi Sakurai. Now, Shinichi is an introvert, and he's a dude who loves his peace and quiet. And he's known Hana Uzaki since high school. And when they got to college, Uzaki realizes that Shinichi does not really have anybody to hang out with. So she makes the valiant effort to hang out with him as many times as she possibly can, and just to tell him what it's like to have a really good friend. And not only does she show him what it's like to have a really good friend, she also just basically tells him that there's a world out there to see and there's plenty of stuff to do. So why waste your time by being inside when there's a world to see out there, senpai? So when you're an adult, senpai, your life seems to go by pretty damn fast. So once again, I say, don't waste your time being inside. Come and see the world with me and live your life to the fullest. Yeah, sure, Hana Uzaki is a major tease, and Shinichi loves his peace and quiet, but when you progress through the series, you just start to see their relationship blossom into something beautiful, because secretly, I think that they are really into each other, and if they end up being together in season 2, or if I progress through the manga, my heart is going to explode, because Shinichi and Hana Uzaki are extremely cute together. I ship them so fucking hard. So fucking hard, you guys. Review of the plot. The overall plot is very good in my personal opinion, and I feel like the plot can speak a lot more to positive people, and I feel like this is a plot that can just immediately captivate anybody who wants a little bit of a pick-me-up, just like I did when the coronavirus had us all in quarantine in 2020. Review of the two main characters. Hana Uzaki and Shinichi Sakurai are absolutely fantastic. Now, I know some people out there like to think that Shinichi Sakurai is a bully to Hana Uzaki, because right over here he is pinching her cheeks and she's screaming in pain. Or maybe in this scene where Shinichi is pinching Hana's nose and she's crying uncle. Or maybe in this scene where he karate chops Hana's head after pretending to be hypnotized just for shits and giggles. So, do I consider Shinichi Sakurai to be a bully? Absolutely not. Because, like I said before, he's a dude who enjoys his peace and quiet, and he has no idea how to react around people as fun, as bubbly, as energetic as Hana Uzaki, which I completely understand. No, I'm not justifying the crazy things that he did, like pinching her nose, karate chopping her, etc., but still, though, I do not consider him to be a bully. I just kind of consider him to be like a Squidward type who's just basically easily annoyed. The comedy in this manga, an absolute riot. Some scenes are so funny that you won't be able to stop laughing for quite a while. I know, I sure did. Here's some of my favorite funny moments in the manga. So right here at the end of volume 1, we have Hana Uzaki teasing the audience. Did you think there was going to be a nice picture here? Too bad! Because we saw in the extra story, there's not really too much dialogue, just Uzaki-Chan getting ready to start her day. And of course, when we get to the end of it, we get Hana Uzaki just trolling the hell out of us. Here is another one of my favorite funny moments. She's telling her senpai that her backside still hurts after playing a game of baseball in one of their first hangouts. She says, "My backside still hurts and has since yesterday. That's your fault." And I believe this guy in the glasses takes that shit out of context and he says, "Freak." And Shinichi just basically yells to Hana, "Phrasing!" Oh, man. Yeah, all these people, this crowd of people, just take it out of context. Because he thought that Hana Uzaki and Shinichi Sakurai got busy! Another one of my favorite moments is right here. They were at a mall of some sorts, and Hana Uzaki is in a massage chair, and her lewd face just basically says it all, man. It says it all. And to anybody reading and laughing at this scene, they were just all like,
"You're enjoying that massage chair a little too much."
Oh yeah, and don't even get me started on this famous scene that they did animate into the anime when Hana Uzaki got herself stuck in a shrubbery. Oh man, that was one of the funniest scenes in the first season, without a doubt. And I also like the fact how she kind of likes this a little bit, because you can tell how she's blushing, and she's just making notes of like what happened. Groped my boobs in electronics, and smacked my butt. This scene also made me laugh when Hana Uzaki just basically went on an entire rant why mint chocolate is freaking awesome. So yeah, I think you guys get the idea that Uzaki-Chan Wants to Hang Out is damn funny, both comedic-wise and innuendo-wise. And of course, like I said earlier, that there's a little bit of fan service in Uzaki-Chan Wants to Hang Out here and there because the mangaka knows what the readers want. Like, before you begin the story in Uzaki-Chan Wants to Hang Out Volume 2, you are presented with this lovely image with Hana Uzaki dressed as a mummy. Nice. I already mentioned Hana getting ready in Volume 1. We get the beach episode, which they actually animated into the anime. I hope in Season 2 they give us another beach episode, because that beach episode was a lot of fun. The mangaka said, "Everybody liked the cat cafe lady, so I had her strip." Oh, yeah! And before you start Volume 3, you are greeted with this lovely image right over here. Yeah! Cutting back to the comedy real quick, is I love how Hana's mother can easily take stuff out of context. Like, he thinks that Shinichi is looking at her boobs, or he thinks that he's going to hook up with her, and so on and so forth. The supporting characters are also very fun, and I think this series as a whole is just a really fun one to go back, rewatch, and reread. I cannot stress that enough. This is a super duper fun series that everybody should check out in their lifetime. Because if you need something to give you a little pick-me-up, then Uzaki-Chan Wants to Hang Out will be right up your alley. Trust me on that. It will pick you right back up, because this will make you smile. As for flaws for Uzaki-Chan Wants to Hang Out, honestly, I can't really name any. It's a really, really great series. I love it to death, and I cannot wait to collect the other volumes because I want to continue on with the rest of the story because I'm already intrigued. I cannot wait to collect volumes 4, 5, 6, 7, and I think 8 is coming out in December of this year. I don't know. I'm going to have to check. And when we get future volumes, you bet your ass I'm going to be collecting more of Uzaki-Chan Wants to Hang Out, because this literally is one of my favorite stories and one of my personal favorite anime of all time. So, once again, I say if you need something to give you a little bit of a pick-me-up, then Uzaki-Chan Wants to Hang Out will be the series for you. All right, you guys, that was my review of Uzaki-Chan Wants to Hang Out. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you guys liked today's video, give it a like. If you guys have anything to say about today's video, give it a comment. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell for future nerdy videos. You guys already know who I am. I'm Anime Warlord. Stay nerdy, stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys again in the very next video. Peace. And once again, I say, Season 2, where are you at? I'm really, really excited.